All right, good day and welcome to day 6 of our daily programming session. All right, now in today's exercise, we're going to be looking at the meta tags. Now, what are meta tags? Meta tags are used to define the metadata about the HTML documents. They are embedded inside the header section. You don't see them in your coding environment. You don't use them, but the websites that you launch in that is opening your codes uses them. They look at them, and then they could use them to identify the author of the page, how responsive the page is going to be, and other informations you're going to render to the site through your metadata. Now, also metadata is used to set the character as the character type. Is used to specify the character set. Is used to check the page descriptions. Okay, it's also used to identify the keywords. And I've talked about the author of the document, and then it also used to enable the responsiveness of the site. So without saying much, let's just quickly jump right into it. Now, so we start, this is in my header section. So in my head, I'm going to put meta. Name equal viewport. So I had that highlighted. Content equal width device with initial scale is 1. So initial scale equal 1. I can say meta name viewport, content is width, and width is equal to device width. So that makes this one here irrelevant. So is equal to 1. Initial scale is equal to 1. To say. Now, if all right. Oh, sorry, this was from the previous lesson. So let's refresh. All right, we don't have anything in the body yet. We don't have anything in the body, so that body environment is blank. So let's look at what we have here. So now the site is going to be responsive. Site is going to obey some level of responsiveness. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now I'll keep this by the side here. So while we code. So next, I'm going to have something to do. I'm going to all right. Now the next method I'm going to put is I want the site to reload every 30 seconds. So I want the site to reload every 30 seconds. So what I'm going to do is this. Okay. I want this. Okay. All right. So I want the site to reload every 30 seconds. So well, I could be seeing whatever we're doing here in this environment right here on the site. So to let the site reload every 30 seconds, I'll use a meta called HTTP equiv. HTTP equiv. So I'll say meta HTTP equiv equal to I'll say refresh. It's going to refresh the site. Oh, equal to refresh. And then the content is equal to 30 seconds. So 30. Okay. Okay. You go to the side and see that after every 30 seconds, it will jump. All right, let's set it to 1 second. So you'd see that, let me say, 3 seconds. What am I doing? 3 seconds, Control S. So you see, after every 3 seconds, one. Okay, we really don't notice it's right there. All right. Okay. Yeah, you've seen it. You see that? See the refresh logo? That refresh icon. 1, 2, 3, jump. Okay, 1. Yeah, jumped. Now, that shows that the site is actually refreshing every 3 seconds. So that's the next meta we did HTTP equiv refresh, then content is 3 seconds. But 3 seconds is too small, it's going to affect almost everything we're doing. So I'll only leave it at 30 seconds. So Control S to save. What do I do? 30 seconds, Control S to save. Now, next is I'm going to introduce my character set. So I want my character set, so meta is equal to UTF-8, and I want the language to be English, so language equal English. English is okay, or English Nigeria? No, don't worry about that. If you want English Nigeria, English EN_NG, English UK, EN_UK, and so we have that. Next, I'm going to introduce is the keyword. I'm going to use different keywords, so therefore I want the site to recognize these keywords most quickly. Now, so I have meta name equal keyword. All right, and content equal HTML. I want HTML, CSS, JavaScript. All right. Now, that one integrate introduce the name of the author. So found the name of the author. So I'll say meta name equal author. So you see the syntax there, name equal, then content is that. So name equal author, content is Roland. Right. So you see, okay, now I want to put a description of this site. Okay, let's say we're working on what site we want to work on? Okay, let's say we're working on an educational site. So say meta name equal description. let me put description, and content is smart educators online academy offers courses across across different levels, academic levels. Click on my writing. Sure. Okay, maybe this aside. Across different academic levels. All right. Rendering its emphasis, or keeping her emphasis on science and programming. All right, now this is my description. So I think I didn't close that right there. Yeah, that's why I have the head on red. Science and programming. Yeah. Closed tag. Now I have my description. So what next? Okay. There are many other meta tags. There are many other meta tags. So we have but for global attribute reasons, I'm going to use only these. So now let's refresh. Let's refresh and see. Okay, nothing really, because we've not touched the body. Now let us go to developer tools and see what we have here. Okay. All right. It's right there in our developer tools, so you can see. Okay. So we need to come in. We need to come in. We need to start writing the code there. All right. Okay. Now we're done with that. So let's put let's put a title. So for the title, we'll have smart educators. Online academy. All right. I'm going to put an underscore. Do what I do. Underscore. Online underscore. Smart underscore. All right. Now this is my title, and then Control S. So what happens? So that's what you see up there. That looks so smart. Educators to be okay. That's so long. That's so long the title. Smart Academy. Smart Academy. Okay, Smart Academy. All right, that's cool. What else? Okay, now let's go to the body and put the H1 right there. So say H1. Now the H1, I'm going to say uh, Smart Educators Online Academy. Now let's style this. I'm going to style this. I'm going to say style is equal to background color. So the background color. I'm setting the background color to be, this is an inline CSS, okay? So I'm setting the background color to be aquamarine, and I'm setting the font style to be, let me make it inherit. So I'm setting text align. I want the text to be in the center of this text align. Is center. So now Control S to save. So let's go ahead. We drop back after 30 seconds. So okay, now that is in the body, but honestly, I want that to be on the header section. I want that to be in the center. I want it to be a header. I want it to be in the header. So I'll make it a header. And then I'll go on this. I'll make this a footer. I'll close the header now. Now, in this header section, I can also put a H2. Let me say in the header, let me put buttons. Okay. About us, say gallery. Contact. About us. Now, I want to style these buttons as well. I want to copy the style. Okay, that right in the header section. Now, the reason why I'm packing this into the header section is that when I can go, I can always lift the header, and when I want to do with this, I can leave the header. So in the header, I want to set padding for the header. Let me set the padding. Okay. That says a bargain. Barbitos. All right, let me keep it within this space so you see what we're doing. So I said I wanted to set a part style. I want to style the heading, right? I want style equal and the background color. Let's put the background color. That way. Okay. And I'm going to set the padding. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm going to set the color. Okay. Let me set this color as black. That way, so this one could be then white. Then padding. 10 pixel. That's for the header, right? Okay. Now, okay. Now that's the header section. So let's look at what we have here. Now, see, did come back. Okay. Come back here. Watch. Now see that whatever we do, whatever we're doing, that this header section is well defined and that it is responsive. So if when you shrink the site, when you shrink the page, if you shrink the page, you see the text shrink to adjust and take the form of a mobile. This is a mobile device, a tablet, a computer. So you see now that's really very responsive. So okay, that's really very responsive right now. Now that's for the header. So next we're going to do is let's define the footer before we put some things in the body. So I'm gonna come down right here, or I'm gonna run down this. I can define the footer anywhere, it doesn't matter, but to maintain syntax. So let's define the footer, and in the footer will say what do I want to put in the footer? A paragraph. Okay, let's put a paragraph and say we are the best. We are the best. Out of your time. Practice more. We have no content with projects programs. Out to your e-tutor. Online when in need of assistance. All right. Now, what's going on? All right. Okay. Now I'm going to style this right now. So to style this paragraph, I'm going to style this footer. I want this footer to have a background also. So I'm going to say style. Footer to style. I want the footer to be defined. Style equal background color. Background color is let's make it black. Then color is white. Then let's put a padding on it. Padding is 20 pixels. Now it's 10 pixels. Okay, let's put 10 pixels also. All right. Now when I save this, then I get a footer on my site. So let's see what happens when I save. So see, I don't know what's going on. All right, good, looks okay. Right. I wonder what the problem is. Why is it not recognizing it? Okay, let's check. We have y and that is okay. 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 This is something with a black. And so, all right, it brings it right here. Look at it. Take the footer right there. So we don't want it right there. We want it at the bottom of our site. So that's why you mostly have to write it. So right, that's the footer. So we want to push the footer to the bottom. So that's footer right there. So now next we're going to do is push the footer to the bottom. So what we do to push the footer to the bottom, we're just going to put a little bit styling right here. We could have done this in the CSS environment, but what we're going to do is we're going to place position. So it's a position fixed and bottom 0. Now we save that. So all right, after saving that, let's look at, oh, that's refreshed. Okay, so we see the footer is gone to the bottom, but something, the footer is not as responsive as the header. It's just to one side, and when you minimize the site, yes, it's okay here, but what happens when you take it further? So we want to fix that also. So what is making, you ask yourself, well, can you do it? So what is making the what makes the header that way? You see, we have pardon, 10 pixels, 10 pixels, okay. I'm going to set the width to width to device width. So let's see. All right. All right, with 100%. So it doesn't want to take the device width, so it must be forced to take the total width 100%. So what will happen is when you refresh it, it will take the total width. Right now, the width is 100%. Okay. This has a slide. This has a pattern display. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's in the width. No matter how you stretch it. Now we have a header and we have a footer. So we could just start putting things in place in the body. We could start importing images, and this is a basic part of the website, your header, your footer. Then, okay, now you can see all these are just codes and few codes actually. So we could just do this. So thank you very much. Please do like and subscribe to our channel. For more content, hit the notification button so you'll be notified when we post the next video. Remain blessed.